Hi there. Today more on the topic of what is yourself, definition of yourself, what exists. Is anything real? Does anything exist at all? We are brought up to believe that there is a world that we are born into. What if it's just the opposite? What if it is a mental concept that makes something real? It's not that there is a mountain out there and then we perceive it with our senses and we somehow connected with this mental concept of the mountain. But there is a mental concept of the mountain that actually creates the experience of the mountain being out there. There is no mountain out there. There is nothing out there. There are just mental concepts that are perceived as real. So all these that we call reality is actually not out there. It is not real at all. It is just solidified mental concepts that are experienced as material, as solid, as something out there, as some sort of a reality that we mistakenly believe in, are brought to believe in, and then we are trapped in it. Absolutely trapped. And we struggle because of this entrapment. We struggle because of this wrong thinking. We struggle because what we think exists does not exist at all. And the one thing that exists, which is the mind, we don't pay any attention to it at all. At all. We absolutely forget about it. We attach to unreal things. We attach to mental concepts that are experienced as real. When what is real, what is reality, we have no idea about it the faintest. And yet it's here all the time. It's what it is the source of everything. It's this calm, empty, bright, all knowledgeable, all knowing mind. Everywhere. There is nothing outside it. There is nothing but mind. Everything that seems real and that we are brought up to believe is real is a mental concept. So once we drop mental concepts, it takes a bit of practice, but it is possible, very possible, because people have achieved it and are still achieving it. Once we drop mental concepts, we start connecting with what is, with what is always here, with what has always been here, with what is beyond time. We're beyond time and space. And this is when the real freedom, joy, exhilaration, if you want, bliss, when it all begins. And it never stops because there is no birth and death. They're just mental concepts. There is no this. This is just a mental concept. When I talk to you, when you perceive me talking to you, I do not talk out of some sort of a mental concept of this sort of a person. This is just an illusion. There is no this, there is no that. These are mental concepts that are perceived as real. So drop them. Drop the mental concepts. Sink into the silence and non-thinking. It takes a bit of practice because we've been deluded like this for such a long time, for so many cycles from birth to death, for so many generations and thousands of years in this history that does not exist, that it's just a mental concept. We've been living in this delusion for so long that it's not easy to drop the mental concepts. It is not easy to drop the thinking. But it is achievable with practice, and you just do it spontaneously. You just do it in a relaxed way. You just do it without an aim to achieve anything. You just want to relax. You just want to rest. You just want to drop everything. You just want to stop holding on to anything. And then you really drop into it. And then you can extend these periods for more and more and more. Why is this important? Why is this important when the vast majority of people that are perceived to live here believe that what is not real is real and the other way around? Why is it important? Why just not go on living that like this, thinking wrongly, believing in illusions? Because it's a struggle, because this sort of supposed existence that we believe in is a struggle, because it is not fulfilling, it is not something that we aspire to, it is not a bliss, it is not a steady sort of content. Far from it, far from it. That's why we should practice waking up to what is real and what is really calm and blissful and all absorbing and without any differences, without good and bad, or without I like this, I don't like this, without judgments. Perfect. It is worth doing it. It is worth starting to practice it. Because what we perceive that is really not great, to say the least. I leave you with this. Take care.